YouTube family, this is Grown B, and the question I've been asking myself is, what can the Sparking Zero developers do to make ranked in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero worth it again? Now, I don't think that they're going to be able to change the way people want to play. So the way people want to play and who they want to play with is likely not going to change for the duration of this game's life cycle. But I start to think, if they were to just change the bonus system, I think it could have a real impact on how much people are willing to go through the grind, to go through some of the frustration, to go through some of the irritation, because they can be more satisfied with the results if they change the bonus system. Well, what do I mean by the bonus system? Well, here are a list of things that you don't get bonus points for playing ranked in Sparking Zero. The most common one is you don't get a ranked up bonus. And this is not just with fighting games, with many other games that have a ranked game mode. Even as I was playing Marvel Rivals earlier, when we rank up, you usually get a bit of a cushion. So for example, if we had this in Sparking Zero and you go from A1 to S5, losing your next match doesn't immediately bump you back down to A5. You get a little bit of a bonus, a little bit of a cushion. And sure, you can't just blow your next few matches, but you can lose a couple of matches and still maintain that rank. This usually comes with a psychological confidence boost that benefits the player, and they can usually go on a streak and get a little bit deeper into that next rank because of this. You don't get a streak bonus. Now, I don't know how popular this is with other types of ranked game modes. However, VDX did discover that in Tekken 8, if you go on a streak, you get a little bit of bonus points for staying on that streak. On the flip side of that, you don't get bonus points for comebacks. If you were losing several matches in a row and you finally get over the hump, you don't get bonus points for that, which is a little bit less common in other games, but it's still something that could be implemented into a system like this. The only thing that I've noticed that you get some bonus points for is beating someone who's a higher rank than you. So when I was B5, I beat somebody who was A4 and got maybe like a 15% bonus. Now I think that that bonus should increase and I think that it should stay, but the bonus system itself should be structured around a pretty objective character tier list. So if I beat your Ultra Instinct Goku with my Krillin, then I think I should get more bonus points and you should lose more. Right? Because they have a balance system as it relates to the characters in DP battles. The characters that are really strong, or the characters that are expected to perform really well because they have the best abilities, or they may have the better health bars, or they may have the better statistics as far as the or the attributes as far as the individual characters like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Ultra Instinct, Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, etc. They have the higher DP points because they're expected to be able to make greater contributions to your team because they're the better characters in the game. So I think that they should award bonus points based on those character tiers that they've already developed because they made them in DP battles. So now if I am somebody like Krillin and I put the pause on somebody like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, regardless of our rank, I should get more bonus points for that win. And you should probably get some "what are you doing" punishment for losing. And give me something that makes me feel like what I accomplished meant something. Because it's like, if we go into these matches, and yeah, maybe I do fight Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta 6 or 7 times in a row, but if I don't have anything to really show for it, because each one of them only gave me 121 points, yeah, like it can feel like ranked is not worth it. And so if people are going to fight high tier characters all the time anyway, right, I think give them an incentive to go beat those characters, and that incentive can be, hey, you'll rank up faster, right? When I played Dragon Ball FighterZ, one of the ways that I ranked up faster was that I set my, and I actually have my Sparking Zero stuff set to this too. I had it set to where I could play stronger players. So it would match me up with people who were 2, 3, 4 ranks above me pretty much every time, right? And 1, it allowed me to get better, but 2, it allowed me to rank up a little bit faster because, hey, if I can beat these guys, I can get some bonus points, right? And then of course, if I'm losing, right, I'm not taking as much of a hit, but again, right? If you're fighting these people all the time and you're always losing, those little bit of points that you take for losing can add up. And it kind of goes back to what people were saying when some of these updates first came out. They were saying, okay, now reset everything in ranked because so many people were backing out, so many people had these inflated records, and now you implement something like this and it makes that correction point, right? Because I was telling everybody that they don't need to reset all of the ranks. They just need to allow people to continue to play, and they will naturally reset themselves because people who weren't good are going to lose more, and they're going to have to suffer those losses more. But now, if you implement something like this, that correction period increases drastically because now those people are losing more points even faster because they're not able to lean on some of the high tier characters that they have this entire time, right? And if they've been losing despite that and backing out in order to maintain their rank and maintain their record, right, those people are going to plummet. I think that this is a really good idea. Can't pile a bunch of higher tier characters onto the same team and steamroll throughout the entire team battle or DP battle experience, right? So you can create this different thing within your ranked system where people have to really think, do I really want to risk having to win all the time with a high tier in order to keep my rank, or do I want a little bit of wiggle room to be able to win matches, lose matches, and have a little bit more of a steady incline or decline as it relates to how I level up, right? That's fun, that's cool, that's different, that you can't really see in other fighting games because Sparking Zero said that they were committed to not balancing the characters. This is how you make it fun. And so now, whenever you see like, oh man, here comes Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or here comes Ultra Instinct, you're not thinking, I'm tired of fighting this guy. Well, you may still think that, but now you're also thinking, hey, if this dude is lunch meat, I'm about to climb. Especially since you can beat that person 2 or 3 times. You run into a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and this dude is trash, and you beat him 3 times because he wasn't good, man, you can really get to boost your rank and start to climb the way you want to. And in the same respect, it's like, man, I picked Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I got to either get good, right? Or maybe I should pick somebody else so that even if I do lose, maybe I can come back from it. But you're Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you just got to, what, A2? You lose 3 matches in a row to a Bardock? You might be A1 by now, right? Or whatever I said. You might be to B1, who cares, right? Like, I think this can work. This will not change the way that people play. It won't change who they play. It won't change some of their tactics. But when you do finally get that win, it can make you feel better about getting that win. And it can be more than just a moral victory. It can be, I did it. And as a result, you get knocked down a peg by losing even more points to me. And I gain even more points. And so I'm one step closer to whatever rank I said was good enough for me. Right? So what do you guys think about this? If they change the bonus system, if they reward you a little bit more for going up against Ultra Instinct Gokus and Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas and Super Saiyan 2 Vegetos all the time, if they reward you more for that in rank, would you play it more? Right? And this is the end of the video. If you like the video, like it. If you think someone else might like it, share it. And if you want to see more, I really hope that you will subscribe. See you guys later.